So hello there, my name is Dylan Singh and today I'm going to be talking about the final interview about my computer science NEA project, the stock market simulator fintech investment tool for Part D evaluation with my main client, Tristan.
Yeah, hello. So I'm Tristan, and I have an interest in investing and stocks. Um,
That's great, Tristan,
and
that's
yeah,
exactly
no,
why,
I think that's why I'm an appropriate client for this. Yeah,
yeah, exactly, that's why I picked you. So do you mind
yeah,
going ahead and running the code?
yeah. So just to begin with, you just a very quite a simple command in the terminal.
Yeah.
Run that. So then should just there you go. Opens on my browser here.
Yeah, so web app, I intentionally did
Very
that.
good. Yeah. It actually loads up pretty quickly. So
So Tristan,
yeah.
how do you like the GUI as you've used this before?
No, it's very good. I like it. You can see like lots of the price here, the contrasting colour, so you can see it quite easily.
Yeah.
Quite simple, quite nice buttons. I mean, it also got the option of the customization in here, which is pretty good. You can change the theme
Yeah, you can change
to
between
like
light and
light or
dark.
dark. Although my preference is dark, but
Yeah, same here.
yeah. So it's very and you can even like change the like even be even more custom, so you can like go to different colours, so you can make it like green and yellow if you want to do that for some reason.
Yeah, of course.
Um, yeah. No,
So
so the GUI is good, yeah.
yeah, so how interactive did you find the navigation? So going from different functions and pages using the buttons.
Yeah, no, I mean very very intuitive, very easy. So I mean we can go, change the time interval here, various things. It responds very quickly. We can change the ticker price. And yeah, we can change the different
Functions and pages.
functions up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can change the stock. Crazy, so you go to Amazon here.
Yeah, Jeff
Then we get,
Bezos.
oh yeah,
So
and
yeah.
then almost instantaneously shows the data in a very interactive graph, so I can pan over. As I said, I already demonstrated changing the timeline there. You can zoom in on specific points to get a more kind of detailed view,
Yeah.
and then zoom out again. And I think if you this one
Auto
here, it will return
yeah,
to the
auto
original
scale,
thing.
yeah. Tristan,
You can download oh yeah.
how well did you like the fact that the color for the price and percentage changes in terms of profit and loss?
Oh, that's very useful, yeah, because if I sort of want quick information, so I can know that currently Amazon is actually
Yeah,
doing
losing.
really badly. I didn't realize that, but
Yeah,
probably the Trump tariffs or something.
yeah.
But yeah, no. So I almost immediately, without even having to process much information, my brain is instantly going to see
Let's see.
the
Let's
color
see.
change.
Let's see the Tesla price. Is that also red?
Let's see that here.
TSLA. Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. I don't think they don't like Elon Musk very much, do they?
Let's see the
Um,
last day time interval.
Last day. Let's see what it's been doing today. So today is up. It's up 2% today.
Yeah,
So
today's
not
up.
doing
Yeah.
bad.
Well, there you go.
Not doing bad today. Um,
So that's the tracker. How overall did you find the tracker to be interactive and ease of access for the user? How well did you find it?
yeah, no, very good. I mean, if I'd give it like at least a good, 8 or 9 out of 10, I'd say it's pretty good. Like I don't think I could.
Did it meet the requirements you set out in part A?
Yeah, no, I think for me, I would definitely use this for my personal like investing. I think this is very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, moving on to the stock screener.
Yeah. So I'll go into this now. So here, yeah, there's a delay with this function, but
Yeah.
it's actually not that bad because once it's done it once, then it doesn't have to do it again. So there's some kind of computer wizardry going on there. I wouldn't understand it.
Yeah. So
Some kind of fancy.
caching was used. Caching was
Yeah,
used.
caching and very advanced. Yeah.
So once it's
um,
fetched initially, it doesn't fetch anymore. It's stored in the cache. As we know, computer science students, cache is one of the fastest memories out there.
yeah. So I have no idea what that is. It's yeah. No. And also, something quite interesting is you got this little like animation up here for
Yeah,
next
so
year. So just it's quite cool. Just a little extra feature.
yeah, that's part of the GUI.
Yeah, but, makes it kind of entertains you while you wait. Um, and you can even go back to here while you wait. You can go and like change your GUI so it looks like Joe's.
Yeah, Joe's green.
So if you want to if you want your if you want to kind of feel some kind of like sickening feeling while you're like doing it, then you can change it like that. But I'm not gonna do that now. So yeah, no, we'll just chill out
Chill out.
and entertain ourselves with this.
I would say it's one compromise, which is minor. I would say.
Yeah, I'd say that's honestly. Yeah, I mean that's I'd say the main flaw. But I wouldn't. I mean, to get the data any quicker, you'd probably have to pay to get access to much more expensive APIs that have
Yeah, 100%. So yeah.
servers in New York or whatever. So yeah, no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, there was I think Get Alpha Advantage API. You had to pay for that. I was researching. I didn't think it was worth it for my clients, especially as this is a school project, and I would not get any return on investment as an investor, like you would know.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so
Yeah, so it
yeah,
loads up.
so I mean, immediately very good like this. So we have some definitions here about the various things that you can filter by.
Yeah, so that's the educational content which you requested in part A. Hopefully that's
Yeah, I
been
like
fulfilled.
that. For amateur investors.
Amateur investors,
They
novice traders,
do
and
that.
amateur investors.
Yeah, it's like Henry Crowther or something.
Yeah, Henry Crowther. Yeah, and
Uh,
how well did you like the data frame output table? So
oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So you can like order it by company, order it by ticker, but depending on the thing.
market cap.
You can change it. Yeah, you can order it by all these different values. So it makes it much easier. So if I wanted to find, for example, let's see which.
Let's
Hey,
see.
look,
Yeah.
the most overvalued company right now is
See.
is TKO Holdings. I haven't actually never heard of them, but that's
Let's see which stock has the biggest market cap in the S&P 500, Tristan.
so right now.
How easy is that to find?
Apple. Yeah, so there you go. So see two clicks from where I was. And,
Yeah.
before I should have been easier. So yeah, again, just quick. I can get quick information about
Yeah,
any
caching is
investment.
used. Yeah, and you can even make that full
Um,
screen. Look at the top right.
Yeah, no, full screen, so I can see the numbers much clearer. I can see over the past week it's NVR. It's had had the greatest high over the past year. The current price right now, most expensive stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
that's
going
good.
back to this, yeah. I'm gonna ask another question. How well do you find that the sliders work in terms of filtering out the
Yeah, so
data?
yeah, this is one critique I would have.
Yep.
So I mean, they do function and you can use them. So like again, it responds very quickly to the changes I make, as you
Yep.
saw. But the only issue is that the fact that I think what would be better is like a input of like a text box to input the numbers.
Yeah, I'll take
Because
one.
the sliders are quite kind of finicky, and like here, for example, to make any many changes, they have to be like
Very, very
down
small.
here on other tiny levels. Yeah, so it's quite hard to do that.
Yeah, not as accurate.
But no, I mean, as I said, it does still respond very quickly to the changes. So that's
Yeah,
good. So overall, I would still definitely use this.
I'll take on board that
Um,
feedback and will be implemented in the future.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So moving on to the price predictor. So as you know, it's coming in the future.
Yeah.
What models would you like to be implemented?
Well, I already have some knowledge of this kind of thing because I've
Yeah.
been interested in this before. Is the LSTM time series prediction and neural networks.
Yeah, I've been
So like
researching.
kind of a relatively like well, I mean, it's not that simple, but I guess compared to what they have now, it's quite simple, like form of AI. But it's pretty good for, yeah, just predicting numbers and sequences. So that could be pretty good, yeah. But I understand that is a pretty complicated thing.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
I
understand
had
it'd
to
be
re-
pretty hard to implement.
I had to research that, figure out different models. You got linear regression as well, all under the time span of what 90 hours, and
Yeah,
yeah, that's the main reason why I couldn't finish doing this.
no, no,
But
yeah, they're very, very understandable. But
yeah, but I hope you like the overall product.
overall, I'd definitely give it like an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good, very
thank you.
satisfying.
Especially with
Yeah,
the coming soon features. Definitely want
yeah,
to
yeah.
use. Definitely want
Oh
to.
no, no, yeah. If you get this in and you get the
And
this,
the
it'll be 10 out of 10,
10
right?
out of 10 exactly. Yeah,
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 I'd say there's only a few flaws, I'd say.
yeah.
Um,
Oh,
yeah,
also the fact that only S&P stocks are used. My second client, Russell Gomez Aldridge, him and I were talking. Maybe he was saying maybe other stocks from different nations like FTSE
but
100,
it wants to invest in emerging markets. Yeah,
emerging markets exactly. But I thought this is for novice investors. They need to look at growth stocks from the most reputable companies in the world.
yeah, I think at the moment it's, well, it's a good place to start if you don't really know much about investing. It's
Definitely
more
is
safe,
now
I
because
suppose.
what they've been all going down, haven't they? Good place to
Yeah, I
start.
mean, well, America, I don't know if America's the best place to invest in the moment, but I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you think in the future it's going to be,
Yeah, for
I mean, it
long
will be better
term.
in the
Yeah.
future. Yeah, long term it's good, I guess, yeah,
What's
buy
that
the dip.
saying? What, buy low, sell high, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free, yeah.
Right. So, thank you for listening, and that's my final interview with my main client, Tristan Pagden, for
Mhm.
my computer science
Yeah.
NEA.